Well, I don't know if I'm live, but we're figuring it out, guys. If you're watching, I am doing some new software configuring. So if you guys are watching, this might be a little boring. I'm just figuring it out, the software, real quick, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're watching, I got to do a little demo with this software. I just got to check the volumes and stuff. So anyway, if you guys are watching, good to see you. All right, can you guys hear me? I mean, if there's even one person that can see this, if you can say hello or type the number 1 or something. I know this is probably obnoxious, but I got to demo it. Got to figure out if I'm live or not, so. Okay. Hey, Cameron, I can see you in there. Hey, can you guys see me? I mean, can you guys see me wave? uh, I got a stream problem right now. I'm trying to figure it out, but okay. Hey, Cameron, I can see you in there. Hey, can you guys see me? I mean, can you guys see me wave? Okay, hold on. I got to turn stuff off. I'm using new software and I just got to make sure the cam works. I got a stream problem right now. I'm trying to figure it out, but okay. Hey, Cameron, I can. Okay. Oh, nothing's worse. Nothing's worse than when you have something new. All right. Well, anyway, I see Sunshine and Cedric and Cameron and Jay Z and hey guys, you know what? I appreciate you coming in. I can you guys just if you can type, does my voice? Can you hear me okay, or does it sound like is it echo? Because I did a demo earlier and I had 2 microphones on at the same time, and it was echoing like crazy. But does the volume in my, I guess, microphone sound okay? And I'll just kind of wait here for a sec. Let's see. No, you're good. Okay, Cedric. Okay, that means good. Okay, the mic. Okay. And then on my screen, can you see the white? Okay, voice is good. Thank you, Cameron. And let's see. Can you guys see? Let's see my Facebook page. See my big, giant, massive forehead? Can you guys see that? Okay, voice is good. Volume's good. Okay, thank you. Okay, and then God, can you guys by chance, let's see, I'm not going to do my LiveGood page. Well, let's see. And then I'm showing, let's see, yep, voice clear. Okay, and then right now I'm just showing that the dude that's with the blue shirt pointing, Mr. Handsome, he's got the perfect haircut and he's like, hey, join our opportunity, man. But, okay, yes. God, I don't know what yes means. Okay, does yes mean you can see the blue shirt guy? Sorry about all the questions. This will be, oh my God, this is the biggest pain in the ass. It's this free software where you can show your screen and show your face at the same time. And YouTube doesn't allow you to do it, like just for free. They only show one screen, and then same thing with Facebook. And I don't know why they do it. Okay, blue shirt. Yeah, thank you, Cameron. But yeah, it's called, and I'm going to do my own tutorial. Do you guys ever watch videos? And they talk 100 miles an hour like this. Okay, go to the blue guy, press the button in the middle and watch the video, and then go to the capture page and double space. And I'm like, holy shit, man. I'm like, God, these guys, I mean, oh. But it's taken me forever to configure. I'll get better at this. I just want to do live video. And then I want to be able to teach you guys because all this week, and I'm in LiveGood and I can't, looking at you guys like Cedric and I love the Jay-Z. Wouldn't that be cool if Beyonce's like, Jay-Z, get off the computer and get over here and rub my back, bitch. And Jay-Z's like, ugh, why did I have to marry Beyonce? He should have married one of the other Destiny's children. It's funny. I used to be the program director of a hip hop station because the rock station that I was programming, we bought a dance station. And since the owner trusted me, he wanted me to be the program director. It's called U92. It's here in Salt Lake City, and it's still alive and kicking, And it's so funny because I got to meet like Ice Cube and all these great artists, Salt and Peppa. Ice Cube, the actor, not Ice T, but Ice Cube, the guy in Fridays, he'd call me Halle Boy. And I think that means white boy in Hawaii. But he's all, man, he's all Halle Boy. So what are you doing running a dance hip hop station? And I'm like, Ice Cube, you're damn right. I'm like into Iron Maiden and I'm going back to Judas Priest and AC/DC. And here I was meeting Lizette Melendez and Ice, or what was called Salt and Pepper, like Push It, or I don't know. Anyway, all right. Hey, well, good to see you, Jay-Z. Hey, Cameron and everyone else. Thanks. This is kind of like my first live YouTube feed on this software, and it'll get better, especially after I make my own video doing this. So, all right, I'm in Salt Lake City. So, guys, if you're just tuning in, and I'm probably going to edit out maybe the first 5 minutes because trying to fine tune it. I know that's not probably the most exciting thing, but all this week, I want to do video to help people that just start. Maybe you're new and you might be in LiveGood already. You've got your, what's it called? The username. You got your password. You kind of know the products a little bit. And hopefully you know how to, get a capture page like this guy here in the blue shirt. And from there, I think a lot of people the first week, they get a little bit of traction and they know how to, let's say YouTube. Maybe you guys know how to do a video like this. Although it took an act of God to get this piece of shit OBS free software. Everyone I know uses this, by the way. This is like the standard of doing live YouTube, Facebook posts, and being able to show my face and switch screens at the same time. But and like I said, I'm embarrassed at how badly that I'm going to do this video probably, but it's real. Lord knows no one ever accused me of being professional, that's for sure. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, guys, by the way. I have a blast doing LiveGood. My background's radio, and I've had a semi-truck business and nightclubs, and I've done a ton of shit, man. And that's the only thing when you get older, you have a lot of things that you've probably done, some good, bad, and ugly. But I really love the entertainment business, and there's a lot of bad to it, and you guys know that. There's a lot of backstabbing, and it's very insecure on income. You're only as good as your ratings and your who you know factor. But I think we've all kind of thought about being in the entertainment business, or maybe not being an actor or a singer, but maybe producing something or being the manager of a band. Or I got into radio. I was kind of mouthy. I was always showing off, trying to make pretty girls laugh at me or maybe date me. And it got me in a lot of trouble, kicked out of high school. I went back, I paid like $40 and they gave me some diploma, which did no good. But the reason I love LiveGood is because honestly, if you are like a brain surgeon, or maybe you had a family that was really wealthy through inheritance, maybe you're ground up. You're a street person. Your mom and dad did the best they could, but there was never a lot of money. There wasn't college. You might be street smart, and that's what I consider myself. And I almost prefer street smart. Not to call out any of my friends, but some of them were raised very pampered, and it took them a good 5-10 years to get some traction and maybe be who they want to be, or have the confidence to lose or say no, or have someone say no to you, or F off, or because owning your own business, it's scary. I think a lot of people want to do it, but then there's a lot of comfort if you guys want to just get a 9-to-5 job, or maybe not exactly 9 to 5, but if you have one, great. Some of my bestest friends have had a 9-to-5 job their whole entire lives, and they've got the 401k, they have the insurance and the retirement golden parachute plan. I don't. When you're in the entertainment biz and you own businesses, just about every dime and every waking hour you have is running the darn things. And if it pays off long-term, great. If you become a name brand, or, somebody had to start, Lego. Someone had to start LiveGood. That's why I look up to Ben, Nodder, Ryan, and Lisa. They woke up and someone had to fund it. I don't know if it was Ben, but you got to get up one day and go, you know what? I've got maybe $500,000 or $1 million, or maybe I got a bunch of money from 5 different people with $200,000 a pop. But when you open up companies like this and design products and insurance You got to get a warehouse, lighting, air conditioning. You're based in Jupiter, Florida, where it's 100 degrees with 100% humidity. But I look up to Ben. I'm just going to assume that Ben is the one that, since he's the CEO, probably got the money together, got his team. You know, he grew up with Nodder, in and out of various, probably I'd call traditional MLMs. And not to answer for some of my friends, but my wealthiest friends in Utah own by far the biggest MLM in Utah, and probably it's in the top 10 in the world. And I'm just not an MLM guy. I know that a lot of people have made decent money, or maybe it's social. A lot of people join MLMs or even LiveGood because it's kind of social, and I'm one of them. I do have extra income, or I've never been unemployed since I was 15, and that's just my blue collar. My family is from Iowa. I grew up in Santa Barbara. I was born and raised in Santa Barbara, but with my background, I don't even know how to be unemployed. I do whatever it takes to go get another job right away. And I don't know if it's from embarrassment or what people will think if I am unemployed, but I've always just been a go-getter. I don't care about no. I don't care if I get fired. I don't care if people think I'm a jackass, or I do to a certain extent, of course, but a lot of times you care about what people think, and sometimes it's people you're never going to meet. Like, let's say you're posting on, I guess Facebook. That's my favorite. You post a lot of family stuff, maybe cookies. I'm into muscle car. I produce a lot of car shows. And I've had an image of tattoos and long hair down to my butt and swearing and kind of doing crazy things. And I know my image is a lot different. And that's why they'll never let me probably have a Thursday or a Friday opportunity leaderboard woo-ha. And I hope they do, because I can tone it down. And when I see Sunshine and Cameron and Cedric and even Jay-Z, I don't know your real names, and I don't know if I'll ever meet you guys, but if I did come to your living rooms, I can read the room. I can read the room. I'm around kids all the time at the car shows. I tone it down there, and then if there's a little bit of fun crowd, there's a time and a place to maybe act a certain way. And I even do a lot of car shows at retirement centers where people are 70, 80, 90 years old, and everyone's treating them so fragile. But they used to be like us. I don't know how old you guys are watching me, but I'm going on 60. And I honestly still think I'm 30. I can't believe that life is like, not to be sad, but I know there's less sand at the top of my hourglass. And maybe you guys are my similar age. But even if you're 30 or 40, you might be stuck going, God, I feel like I'm 22. I don't want to be 30. I don't want to be 40. When you turn 50, it is kind of weird. You're like, God, I'm half 100. But I think and if, speaking for myself, because that's all I know, but, and I see you, Cedric, I'm glad you're 62 because we're similar age. You got to agree, you really value time more than ever. And I do. I know money's important. Of course, you want love and health, and you want a good meal and a nice cold drink. But I have never in my life have been more aware of time. And it's probably just because of people passing away. I had a really good friend of mine pass away 2 days ago, Gary Wright, I grew up with. Who has not heard Dreamweaver? He just passed away. Pee Wee Herman Paul Rubens passed away. Everyone's passing away. Even the lead singer, Steve of Smash Mouth, he just lives up the street here in Boise. I met him in my radio days. He was a father. And some real similar things happened that Steve and I went through. He came to my nightclub during the Olympics, and he just passed away. And he had a lot of good, bad, and ugly in his life. And unfortunately, so things that he drank, let's put it that way, caused his liver to shut down. But when a lot of people start passing away, and you're probably with me, Cedric, God, all of it, with these darn cell phones and Facebook, you find out like instantly. It don't even take 5 or 10 minutes. If someone you grew up with in 3rd grade on the beach in Santa Barbara probably passed away, I'll probably find out literally in 10 minutes. But my point is I don't have time to go back to college. I don't have time to sit and learn and come up with these systems. And some of our greatest leaders, they have systems, and you've got to do this, and you got to get a capture page. Then you got to confine and configure, and you have to get your mindset. You've got to rank up to bank up. You've got to do this. You TikTok, it's 9 o'clock. Live to ride, ride to live. I can come up with phrases all day because I've been in 35 years of radio bullshit. But at the end of the day, I think all you guys watching me live and you folks maybe watching this on the replay, you guys, if you just have common sense and just basic intelligence, you guys know how to do YouTube, you know how to do your cell phone. I recommend that all you guys try your best to work this business on a home computer or a laptop because I think it's better on your eyes. You can put some papers down. You'll notice in my videos, I always got a cup of coffee before noon, and I always go to drinks afterwards that are ice cold. But I have notes in front of me and I can relax. You can stretch. With this company, you don't have to be all stiff and have to be perfect with lighting and do everything by the book. If you want to get up and stretch during a video, do. If you sneeze, go ahead. I tell everyone, be as real as possible. Story tell, and people will relate to you. I know if Sunshine, I don't know your real name, and Cameron's and Cedric's, and I see you there, Jay-Z. I'm sure if we all hung out, everyone, all of us are different age, different backgrounds, different music, different hair color. But if we met like this, let's say all four of us, I don't know how many's in there. Let's just say there's 4 or 5 of us. But all of a sudden, you kind of just get to know each other. You follow each other's Facebooks. And you're like, okay, well, hey, Cameron was doing this. And, oh, man, Cedric, oh, that's cool. I can't believe you bought that. And I kind of, I've been very open about my good, bad, and ugly since 2005, really. That's when I joined the Facebook train, you know. And I'm not shy. I'm not really embarrassed. I've had some pretty bad things happen to me, but I've used video as therapy. And you'll hear me say that a lot. The more I talk about LiveGood and just sit here and bitch and moan about this OBS pile of crap software that basically NASA rocket scientists have to configure this, and then it kind of works, I think. So, but why does it have to be so hard? And that's where I'm going to step up and make a nice video and make it so damn easy that literally a 3rd to 6th grader, you got to figure now, kids, they're a lot smarter than probably all of us guys growing up because we didn't really have computers. We had like a Pong. In my age group, there was Pong. This stupid white dot went back and forth. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. And then Atari came out and Nintendo and all these other dang games. And software now is incredible. But one of my best friends, Jeff, he's barely just getting into computers, and he's 6 months younger than me. He joined LiveGood. I'm super happy for him, and I'm helping to configure all of the things. So if you are somewhat new to computers, or you're retired, or like I'm from a rodeo, even though I was born on the beach in California, my whole family pretty much is from Iowa, just a few miles down from where Buddy Holly died in Clear Lake, unfortunately. But when you're from a farming rodeo background, it's kind of popular to go, those computers. Oh, I don't know a darn thing about computers. Then you look at your dad. He's on Facebook. He's doing selfies. He's out in the truck, like showing his brand new engine he just put in the tractor. And all of a sudden he's filming, corn on the cob and barbecue. And you're like, boy, Dad, you sure learned quickly how to be a social media star. But I think everything we need to do with this business, LiveGood, is very basic. We don't want to make it more complicated than it is. And have some fun with it. And if you guys can post, and I call it post with a purpose, it's where it's not like you intentionally try to bait and switch. It's like, boy, it sure is a nice day today. Boy, the grass sure looks green. And speaking of super greens, click my link now and feel good today for $18 plus shipping and handling. If you do that, you make fun of it, like a Saturday Night Live skit. Remember Dan Aykroyd back in the day? He would talk super fast, and it is such an art form. But if you go to YouTube and go back to the 70s and the early 80s with Dan Aykroyd, when he would do his TV commercials, he would talk 1,000 miles an hour and put the most complicated words in and never F up. And I admire that. But if you do something cheesy, like when I look at this guy, if that blue guy pointing, his teeth are all whitened and he's looking perfect, and when you go to other, let's see if I can get the other LiveGood pages to come up. well, I don't know who gives a rat's ass, but there's people running on the beach. Have you noticed on one of our other capture pages? And good for those guys. Do you use a little attractive people to get attention? Yeah, little sexiness. There's always someone on the tan or someone on the beach with a laptop. And if you guys can just think of and I've said this in other videos, and if you guys have watched my other videos, that's funny. I see, Cameron, you're 56 and still collect Hot Wheels. I just picked up like 10 2 days ago. I can't stop. No, I don't. My friends think I'm nuts, but I love collecting, especially Hot Wheels. Holy shit, man. But you guys, I know this sounds crazy, but if you think of LiveGood like a hotel or LiveGood as a cruise ship, and even though you guys have never been in the entertainment business, but let's just say you've got your own little cruise ship and it's called LiveGood, and there's 15 levels, right? 2 by 15. There's one level that's you, and you've got 14 levels below. And I've held up my matrix. This is my first probably note that I ever made, because I was trying to memorize the comp plan back in the day. And it's a massive pain in the ass. And now that we have the comp plan link, and we have a nice video, you go to the bottom of the comp plan link, and there's like a pretty girl with a headache or something. She's pointing to her head. If you let people just let them kind of figure it out, because have you noticed if you try to explain the comp plan, all of a sudden you're sick of yourself. You don't even want to join yourself anymore. I'm like, get me out of here. I'm a big believer in, guys, watch the video first. Okay, so if you're interested in LiveGood, just watch the video first. Give it a shot. And if you don't understand it, that's cool, because you can go to livegood.com after and go to the products and check out if you want wholesale, retail. Look at the ingredients. Okay, what I like is someone who's like trying to lose weight. They're 75 pounds overweight. They've got donuts in their hand, and they get a hold of me and go, well, what kind of ingredients are in Super Reds? Because I'm lactose blank, and I'm blank, blank, blank. And, they got powdered donuts all over their face. And I'm just going, you know what? I can tell you're a health food freak there. Why don't you just go and check out the ingredients, okay? Because I'm real. Half my videos, I have like a burrito with cheese. And then my next one, I'll be holding a little ice cold thing of super greens. And my coffee here, I got 15 calories per spoonful of, I think I did French vanilla on this bad boy. But let people, I almost consider LiveGood also like a used car salesman. You don't want to be in the back seat breathing on their necks while they're test driving and sitting in the seats and checking the stereo out. I think there's a value of going, hey guys, this is an opportunity. I believe in it. I think it's cheap for $9.95 a month, but yeah, there's some cool products. It's a membership website. So if you guys got $9.95, cool. Go check out what we have currently, September 5th. Let's say we have 25 products. They're mostly health and fitness oriented. Okay. But believe it or not, in the next year or so, we're adding over 150 to 200 products. And we're going to be in different categories. Just like if most of you guys, if you're in America, and if you're not in America, we've got a big store here called Costco. And for $60 or $120, you guys can go in and buy the world's biggest can of soup. You can buy gigantic portions of food. So if you're a restaurant or you just have a big family or you just want to stock up, they've got like these beautiful massive chickens for $5. You can just go in there and eat. Walking out the door, they have hot dogs. They have big screen TVs, underwear, orange juice. And, it's just, there's all sorts of categories of value for that $60 or $120. Okay. That's what LiveGood's master plan is, because I keep forgetting to remind people, don't focus just off, okay, protein powder. That's all we're going to have. And we have some CBD oil, and they do work. In my car show biz, I've got about 10 people now that are using our CBD oil and that cream that just come out. All of them can't believe it. My bestie, Jeff, his mom, who I won't say her age, but she's 80 something, let's say. She's had painful ankles and circulation. And we're all going to go through that. Circulation's horrible and it gets worse. But boy, if you got like a throbbing shoulder or your rotocuff is out or God, your ankles, you get up and you're like, damn it, I'm starting to be that guy or girl that has pain. Get this darn cream, put a dime size on your hand, rub it in, and if it feels good, great. And you know what? Do it every 2 hours if you have to. I mean, it's topical. You're not putting it in your blood. It's not like you're drinking a fifth of Jack Daniels and Oxycontin and going down the street robbing lawnmowers to sell at pawn shops. Because I know there's someone doing that right now because of pain. But I'm really happy that we do focus on health products and pain relief products right now. That's what brought me into the company. I was buying their products before I knew that there was an affiliate. And I've told this story on all my videos. My buddy, my upline, got a hold of me and said, hey, you should look into this. I know that you're really not a network type guy or an opportunity. I mean, if there's an opportunity, it's definitely not like this. I would have joined New Skin. I mean, they're my buddies. I grew up with them before they founded the company. I could have joined that over the last 40 years. They started it in around 86. By 1988, they got traction. But I started in FM radio showing off, acting like a ding-dong in 86. So do I want Hawaiian Tropic pageant type of opportunities with rock and roll Van Halen, or do I want to go to the shampoo conditioner? My phone's ringing on the background. Hey guys, I'm live. If anyone's watching, I'm live. I would take a live call right now, but I can't get it to go through. But what I'll do, I have a radio station I own next door. And what I'll have to do is I'll do live videos like this. And then what I'll do is I'll somehow make it so that if you call in live, like Cedric or Cameron or you other folks watching, I'll have it where if you guys want to call in, it'll go out over. So sorry about the ringing in the background. There's nothing I can do to stop it until it goes to voicemail or whatever. But that'll be kind of fun, by the way. Another thing, just a side note real quick, I bought a domain, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put some really good LiveGood, the Zoom calls that we do with the leaders. And on Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern, we have that recruiter meeting with Ben and everybody. Friday at noon, we have like the Fab Four, Nodder, Ben, Ryan, and Lisa. And then we have some of our leaders talk. I record every one of those and I put them on this channel. So if you guys are here, if you scroll down, you'll see what I do. I record everything I think that's related or valuable to this company. And I realize most people, there's no way in hell you can watch all the live, zooms. You guys got to work, you're fishing, you're sleeping. It's a worldwide company. So I know my biggest group, believe it or not, is it's 9:30 at night. They're 12 hours ahead from me here in I just live on the east side below Mount Olympus in Salt Lake here. But I'm working this out probably today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a radio station set up. I'll tell you the name and you'll laugh, and it's very easy to predict probably. But I own the domain, I've got the servers, and I've already got the video. And I thought, you know what? I'll just make a radio station that plays a loop of just great advice and seminars and live Zoom meetings 24 hours a day. And all you do is just go to your phone or go on your computer and hit play. That way you don't have to go to there and download YouTube and do all this, and then you have to find the video. If you're on the train or you're bored in your car and you stream, Bluetooth, put on LiveGood radio, okay? And just go, okay, let's see what's going on. I might do live breaks. Maybe I'll have live guests. Everyone likes to have like Tim Miller, for example, on. I like to interview differently. I like to go back and forth. Most of our leaders, when they come on, they talk for 5 to 10 minutes straight. I like to have some interaction. I like to ask questions, and I'm really good at it because I have a 35-year head start on 99% of people in this. And when you ask leaders questions, they're going to be questions that are on your mind. Because after a while, when you start hearing the same Zoom meetings, they say the exact same thing. Okay? And I know how to do that. If I do a live, let's say, excuse me. Let's say I go live every day at 9 o'clock and Jay-Z, Cedric, and my buddies, and looks like Fritz. How are you in there, guy? Yeah, you're just reading that, Fritz. Yeah, and you were what? You were born in Haiti, and now you live in Florida. 6 years old, man, you lucky youngster. Yeah, I'm born in the 60s, brother. Man, I'm getting old. I got a little Santa beard rocking on if I want to go ahead and grow the ho-ho-ho beard. But But I think that if I just put more value out there, and I don't care if you're in my downline or not, I know there's plenty of people, there's plenty of money, plenty of opportunity. This company is still brand new, even though all of us might. I mean, I'm on my 6th month. I started in March. I really didn't take it serious until about April. I just thought I spent $40 and thought, nah, I just pissed that away. You know, and I can afford to lose 40, or I don't know if I lost 40, but I wasn't really taking it serious. But I thought, well, okay, I'm an affiliate now. Do I get a pin from the company that says I'm an affiliate? But nope, I have my LiveGood shirt on. I'm living good, feeling good. But yeah, it took me a week or two before I went, wow, there's people starting to sign up underneath me, and I'm not really trying. And then I started just doing funny videos, crazy videos, yelling and screaming videos. And all of a sudden, I had, 30 people, 40. It looks like right now I got about 100. I think I'll have about 153 people. And I think by the end of today, I'll be the 35th person out of 675,000. Okay. And that's amazing. I'm blown away. I can't believe it, because I know there's people that have years and years and years of experience in this type of business, the network marketing, online marketing, make money at home marketing, or I hate to say it, that MLM, realm. And I hate MLM. Isn't that funny? Some of my sweetest, best friends are the creators and founders of Nu Skin, and I never gave a rat's ass about doing it. When I hear Avon, I cringe. I think of my mom having a bunch of ladies in the living room. When I think of Tupperware, same thing. When I think of home interior with like really cheap, probably paintings to put on the wall, I think of my mom again. then all of a sudden everyone started to go, oh God, MonaV, Isogenics, Thrive, Herbalife. And I'm like, you guys, I'm into rock and roll, man. I'm into Harleys and hauling ass. If you guys want to do the MLM thing, that's cool. But, I got hair down to my butt. I love shampoo and conditioner. But I'd rather just go to this little store called Walmart and pay like maybe $6.50 for Suave that smells like coconut, pineapple, Jubilee, And I know there's better shampoo and conditioner. When you have long hair, you want to buy better products. But I'm not buying a $20 bottle of shampoo that's worth $10. And I know out of that $10 profit that the owner of the MLM, whoever they are, take at least 5 of that, and the other 5 goes down to the downline. And then the companies, I never understood, like, okay, well, if I buy Herbalife products, and if they are so good, can I just go online? Can I make a YouTube video? Can I go to my favorite classified section and go, guys, I've got Herbalife for sale, and it's really good. I bought it for $20, but is there any way you can buy it for 25, even though it's only worth 10? But is there any way you can buy it for $5 more than I bought it for, so I can get a bonus of 500? And then you got to admit, well, I got to spend 500 on products each month. Why? Because you want to get a $500 bonus, and the company says, look, if you don't buy this many products and pretend to sell, no capiche. And I still am disgusted by that. I hope that our template cripples traditional MLMs. They've made their billions. I don't know who founded it, but most of them are gone by now. Let's be honest. Amway's almost 100 years old. I'm pretty darn sure that Mr. or Mrs. Amway's gone. Mr. and Mrs. Avon's gone. All the other companies, Mr. Tupper and Mrs. Ware. But you know what? I'm sick and tired of these companies just lining their pockets. I mean, for real. I can say this as a motivational speaker bullshit guy, but when I see the millions and billions that have been made in traditional MLMs, I know for a fact it's all generated from the worker bees. And I think all of us are the worker bees. I don't need to see another house in Deer Valley that's worth 15 to 20 million. 20 miles right up from where I live is the owner of Rockstar. You know how many rock stars I've drank and probably made his driveway? And by the way, he paid $51 million cash for his house. I live 28 miles from him. And go to YouTube right now and type in biggest house in Park City, Rockstar owner, and that I helped funded probably one little rock of his driveway. Okay, good for Rockstar. It's not an MLM, but you guys know what I mean. When it comes to MLM, I don't know if you guys have had success or not. I just don't like I don't like the chances of it. I know when you go to Vegas, hey, you can win or lose. You got 50-50 chance, whatever. The house has the odds of 98% that they're going to win if you stay an hour or two and gamble. But people at least have fun, or I don't know, maybe they jump off a bridge if they lose everything. But with MLMs, I get it. If you guys don't enjoy the image of that, I totally get it. And if you're embarrassed to talk about it on your Facebook page and you want to start a new one, I get it. With my experience, when you open up a new Facebook page, there's no one looking at it yet, okay? And remember, it's just gonna be a page like a billboard that's on the side of the freeway, and maybe this handsome guy named probably Sasha Fierce, whoever this guy is, he's gonna be pointing. We all have the same capture page, okay? But at least whatever we've done, either a live YouTube video or maybe a post on Facebook, or maybe some TikToking, whatever you've done, they've all eventually have went right to where they put their first name in, their last name, and it says reserve my position now. All right, good job. Because you know what? I've got almost 500 people. I'm almost a platinum, and that's all I've done. I don't buy traffic. I hate that. People that sell traffic, I know two people. One I like, the other one's a scumbag. Okay, I won't say his name, but what he does is he buys a bunch of leads off someone, and he buys them for probably 5 cents a piece. And then he tries to sell for 25 cents a lead, saying they're fresh and hungry. Well, then when that doesn't work, then he goes, hey, 2 for 1. You know what? If you buy one lead, I'll give you one free. And then from there, a month or two later, he harvests them. All they do is have software to make sure that they deliver at least to something. They can go to a spam folder, but it's delivered. And that's all they do. They just make sure it delivers to somebody. They say it's hungry. They're hungry leads. These people have not eaten for 3 weeks. They're hungry. They're so hungry they're going to join LiveGood, and they're just going to snack themselves to death with CBD oil. Or maybe get the chicken-flavored CBD oil for pets and squirt it up their butts, and now they're not hungry. You know, they've got that intravenous suppository snack that, boy, aren't all of us just dying to have. Excuse me. And now you know why Ben and Nodder don't let me host any of those leaderboard little chit-chats on Friday. Ben would be like, hey, Cory, you know, the CBD chicken flavored CBD oil for pets, they're not suppositories for humans. But if you want to try it in your personal life, enjoy. And I'll go, well, Ben, I will. But I'll make a video, but block it out. But can I speak next Friday at the LiveGood meeting, please? So anyway, if you're going to go ahead and open up a Facebook page, this is what I recommend. Do it. Especially, let's be honest, if you are embarrassed or you want to separate like your friends and family posts, I get that. And keep your current Facebook page just as how it was before you even joined LiveGood, or if you're not in LiveGood yet and you're just watching me. But what I recommend is make it interesting. Just because it's a new Facebook page that caters to LiveGood, you don't have to have LiveGood, LiveGood, LiveGood. Every post LiveGood. Every post is a picture of a boring picture of a jug or a jar of protein powder. You can make it a little personal too. Hey, this is Cory. I live in Mount Olympus. I just got up today. I went and peed outside in my backyard because I am a man and I wanted to. And I'm looking at this big mountain called Mount Olympus. Have a great day, guys. You can do that on your now don't quote me on this. I'm being a smartass. But you can do interesting personal things on your new Facebook page. You don't have to make it so, because this is what I see. Some of my downline, pardon the voice. Last night I was yelling and screaming, and I guess now I'm paying for it. Rocking out, by the way. But if you make a new page, you can see this page in back of me right now. It doesn't have to be just, and not that this page is boring, but we've all seen the blue shirt guy. We've seen the Ben video. We've seen the LiveGood logo. And if what you're going to do is just go to LiveGood and just create, let's say, 25 posts. So you go to livegood.com and you just get 25 pictures of products Okay, and you can go all over the internet. Right now, there's a million of our LiveGood products on kitchen tables, people holding them, whatever. Or you, if you have some yourself, you can take your own pictures. But what I recommend is having personality. Open that new page, but while you are promoting LiveGood, have an effing blast too. If you've got a boat, go sit on your boat in the driveway. And I don't know, turn the hose on and spray it up in the air and say, God, this is so fun water skiing today in my driveway. Living good, feeling good, drinking super greens. Have fun, be crazy. If you have kids, have them come in your video to show that, hey, I'm a guy, man, I retired early. I took my golden parachute at age 60, I guess like us guys, I'm almost 60, you're 62, I know. And hey, little, I see you in there as well. But if you have grandkids, improvise them a little bit. Have them maybe holding up some CBD oil, itching their ear. I do this every day because this really does feel good. If you take a CBD and you put it in your ear, oh my God. Usually people put fingers in their ears. I'll never throw the CBD bottles away. No way. That's the best. I mean, that is probably the best feeling I've had all morning, besides my coffee. But have fun. Have a sense of humor. Be humble, be sad. Maybe you got a story about the good old days. But be real. I talk about Hot Wheels and Legos and rock and roll, and I have a lot of interest. I love motorcycling and car shows, and it's mostly guy stuff. I'm one of those guys. Put me in the man cave somewhere. I'll be watching NFL football with you guys and girls. You guys like football? Man, I'll probably bring over a fattening pizza, and we'll sit and watch one or two games. And then we'll look at each other and go, okay, this is where now we need to drink some super greens, super reds, and try our best to diet since we just ate a full pizza. All of us, I think all of us in the chat room, if we were all hanging out eating pizza, I think it'd be funny. Like, you don't have to hide it. I go on camera. I don't care if I have pizza all over my beard and it's spilt on my LiveGood shirt. It's like, you guys, I'm not going to lie. I just had the best 3 pieces of pizza, but I'm going to do my best to go down to 2, and I'm going to go ahead and try to use my products, and you guys have a good day. Because I know that half the people watching are going to laugh and go, God, man, that guy definitely, he sure is real. Because, man, while I'm sitting here snacking on a chocolate bar, I'm trying to get in a LiveGood frame of mind about protein and vitamins and get your weight down. Everybody knows this. Most people know that if you eat a lot of sugar and calories, you're probably going to be overweight. If you don't get a lot of movement when you get older, diabetes is always going to come knocking. High blood pressure is right around the corner to sit down with you and go, hello. But I think all of us, I call it Captain Obvious. I think it's pretty obvious what we all should do to have either a better body or better heart rate, better health. Our doctors will tell you lower the salt, lower the sugar, eat better, exercise. We all know this, okay? So if you say that in a video, like right now, if I just told you guys to just eat right and exercise, you'd go, okay, I've heard that about 6,000 times, okay? But if you have a little bit of fun, if I do live videos like this once or twice a day, I do on my Facebook, and that's why I got this new software here where I can kind of move stuff around, and maybe I can be in the corner here or go up to the other side, and I'm learning how to do it. This is my first, what's it called? I guess my live YouTube little hoot nanny, okay? And I'm going to learn how to do my screen better and whatnot. It's just this software is the stupidest designed. It's called OBS, and I don't know what, but BS, yeah. O means, oh, bullshit. That's what this software is. It's free, thank God. If I had to pay for it, oh my gosh. But I'll get it. Other people use it, and it's the most popular software, I think, for live, meetings on YouTube, but I'll figure it out. But, yeah, I'll tell you, with LiveGood, if you guys are already in it, I'm so happy because I think all of us are going to reap the rewards of meeting a lot of cool people. I think the products will be great if you are into nutrition and trying to keep your diet in order, and I sure am, even though I do honestly eat the burrito and the pizza, and I even bought those little crappy pies at Walmart. They're like 75 cents in those little brown boxes. I put a cherry one in, an apple one in, a cream, I think it was a chocolate cream pie one, and a blueberry one. And what I do is I put them in my microwave. I built a kitchen over here to my right, and I put those little pies in for 20 to 25 seconds. My whole radio station here starts smelling like a pie factory. It smells so good. And then what I do, I eat the little bastards. They're 300 calories. That little tiny pie. It's like one spoonful of pie is 300 calories. And I know how stupid it is to buy the things and then I eat the stupid things. If I was smart, I'd just buy them and use them as air fresheners. But I'm a pretty intelligent guy, but yet I'm just as dumb as can be eating these things. Okay? So from a nutrition point of view, or looking at LiveGood, currently the majority of our products, besides a shirt and some hats and maybe a shaker bottle and whatnot, they are no doubt, like when you go to Walmart, you go to the fitness section, they have the protein powder and the protein bars and all that stuff. So think of LiveGood, not as Walmart, not as Costco, but let's just say pretty darn close, because they all had to start probably with a couple products. Even Walmart probably only had 25 products in their first store. Costco, they pretty much had their template down from day one. But I think you guys get my point. Just in the background, just remember that we're going to start adding products that are going to stimulate sales, which you guys get commissions. If you guys are all affiliates, and I'm assuming you are, it's nice that our company, they do give us a little bit of something when our downline starts buying some products, either to use or to resell. None of us really know. We don't get a hold of our downline. I got almost 500 people, and I can't get a hold of them and go, what are you doing? What are you doing with that vanilla powder? Hey, you with the CBD thing, are you doing the thing in your ear? Because if not, send me your empty bottles, because I lost mine and I want to itch my ear. But it's exciting because every Thursday when we get paid, we kind of know, like, okay, I signed up 5 people, 5 times 25, and then you see some other money coming in, and it's so exciting. But a lot of people are going to be buying our products just in turnkey mode now. I always say, let's say we have 25. But by Christmas, when this type of opportunity, it will slow down for for a couple weeks. Right around Christmas, I'm told, people are obviously saving a little bit money, the last minute presents. They're going shopping. There's the whole world. If you celebrate Christmas or not, even if you're not religious or you're not into Christmas, you've got your own holidays, the Hanukkahs and the Christmases and I don't know all the other. I know there's a lot of religions and holidays out there, but for those couple weeks, everyone's kind of in half-ass mode. Then after Christmas, New Year's, everyone's like, now my credit card, I'm $5,000 in debt. The fun of all that holiday stuff and ho, 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 and the family all drinking cider and shit's gone. Now I need to get serious. Can I really make an extra $100, $200, or $300 a month? Because that's what I need right now just to afford my storage units. I got a divorce. I'm in a little apartment. I've got to put all my stuff in a storage unit. And if I have $300, I can at least put all my stuff there, and maybe for 6 months to a year, kind of get my thoughts about my marriage. Maybe we are divorced or it's not going to repair itself. And I have to save $5,000 or $6,000 over that year just to get into a nicer apartment or maybe a rental house. These are scenarios that I've heard over the last couple months on why some of my downline, they just need an extra $100. They just need an extra $200 or $300. And I think it's extremely realistic you can do these numbers. That's why I'm here. This is a multi-level paying company. To me, it's not multi-level marketing like a traditional Avon, but the way it pays is outstanding. And that's exciting. It's so great because kicked out of high school, you could be a Harvard graduate. Someone could be a trust fund baby. Someone could be just from a humble background where, man, your parents were always fighting or doing crazy shit. And God, you just wanted to get out. And you're like, okay, I'm just a common person. I need to start from scratch. Or Fritz, I don't know your story, but, being from Haiti and going to Florida, man, that's right there. That's a story. Or vice versa. People that leave Florida because of the weather, there's gooey, hot weather, and maybe some hurricanes are always messing up your city. So you want to maybe move in the middle of the country. Maybe you want to move over to the West Coast because you watch TV and look at those waves in California. And it's expensive to live there. I don't know where all you guys live watching me live, but it gets pretty damn expensive. Even in Utah, we got some bills, we got some pricing. There's shit to buy here and rent. There is affordable areas here. There's always an affordable area somewhere. But if it's in an area that's a little risque and kind of crime, or maybe it's like, God, you're living 25 to 50 miles away from your friends and family because that's all you can afford, that really does suck. And I get it. And that's common. God, probably half of the planet is probably in that situation. But with this company, I tell everyone this. It's $9.95 a month. We know it's 40, but you spend it, you got the key, you're in. Welcome to LiveGood. Come on in. Let's sit on the couch. Let's get some drinks, and let's just focus on $9.95 a month. Because some of my downline is like, well, God, I saved up money. And I go, you mean the $9 or the 40? They're like, no, I know I'm going to need about $500 to $1,000 to buy products and probably buy ads and do this stuff. So I'm like, oh my, don't think that. I'm like, no, let's stop. Because if you think that way, you're going to think that everyone that signs up underneath you is probably on the same page. And maybe some people are. Maybe people are going to go buy traffic, or maybe they are going to pay people to build their own website or their own system. But this is what I recommend. Do whatever you can to get in now. Just get in. Because when the 3,000 to 7,000 people are signing up every single day, keep going and going. And once we get more products, people are like, I'm not really into supplements and protein powder, but okay, there's discounts on hotel, travel, let's say car parts. I don't know. There's so many areas that we can offer a wholesale price for only $9.95. But I tell people, look, don't think you need 500 to 1,000 in experience. Some of our most successful people in this company have zero experience, and they've built it all on a cell phone. And our number one guy, Tim, will tell you, homeless, he made bad choices. His health suffered, his marriage suffered, his girlfriend. His story. For a couple of months, I'm like, why isn't Tim showing his face? Then all of a sudden, he just said he was embarrassed. He looked like crap. He had broken glasses, he said. I don't know, but I think he said he was just kind of ashamed at how he went from making a lot of money and a good life, and it all slipped away. And he took ownership. He said, half of everything that's happened to me, I'm the one responsible. But he went and borrowed a phone from the government, which I didn't even know you could do. And he just started making calls. Then he learned how to do Facebook. And you can tell he's not the type of guy that does systems. He says it like it is. His voice is perfect. I do voiceover work, and I'd love to have him just do radio stuff or just in the movies. He's got a perfect voice for animation or characters. And I like people, they're nice, they're kind, but they don't bullshit you. All right? They're just like, hey, you know what, you guys, just relax. It's not hellfire. You aren't going to fall off a cliff and blow up and explode. The company's still extremely new. We've worked out the bugs. We got more distribution centers coming. Can we sell coffee all over the world? No. In Italy, it is so strict. Coffee's on par with like drugs. And I don't mean like the bad drugs. I mean like coming out with a drug that solves something in a hospital. But you're not going to get in every country with CBD oil or maybe coffee. But all our other products, Super Red, Super Greens, I've got a downline in just about every country that's probably in the top 50 that you guys would go, okay, I know that country. But we're a worldwide country. And as long as our products are nice and healthy based, that's who I focus on. I do use artificial intelligence. It's called Nowsite. Okay. They came around 2017. I think they're still based in Canada. Justin, Harvard grad, by the way. Smart guy. It's his fourth company. They're not cheap to make. But you know what? For $49, I just simply go there every day. I click my mouse like 200 times, 300. I usually have a sandwich or a piece of pizza, maybe Super Greens. I'll put on a video of ABBA or Van Halen. And then I'll watch rec videos, or I'll watch forensic files. Do you guys ever watch those murder mystery crime, like Bill Curtis with the cold case files and the murder mysteries? God, those are the best. I think I should have been a cop. My gosh, I love crime, like real crime. Like those, you know what I mean. I put those on one of my screens here off to the right. I just click my mouse like 300 times, and it gives me fresh leads of 18 people that are 18 and older, male and female, on Earth. and they're into fitness and working out, hiking, biking. And then I tell my AI computer to only go after people that are in current MLMs. And I type in Herbalife, Nu Skin, USANA, any of these companies that are, basically selling health and protein powders and stuff. Because see, when you're in another MLM, you can't wait for a guy like me to get a hold of you or you guys. So they're not offended. If you send them a friendly email, hey, this is Cory. It looks like we're in the same business. If you don't mind watching this video, there's nothing to buy. Thanks for your time. That's what my email is, guys. It's 40. My dream email is one word. Watch. And thanks. Loves and kisses, Cory. Okay? Nothing pisses me off more than when I have some butthole send me an email that's 17 pages. It runs on and on. It does the same bull crap. And it says for $7. Then halfway down, it turns to 27. By the end of the email, it's $997. And it just keeps going and going. And they just waste your time. They do it on purpose. They want to get you excited with bull crap. And at the end of the video, you're like, okay, then you might go to Pi and you realize, oh my God, it's a $1,997 course. Okay. I don't do that with emails. And I'm going to do courses. The reason I'm bringing this up on this live feed is I'm going to just start doing little emails and just show you guys what I do. They're simple. You can copy and paste. Usually what I do is at the bottom of one of these videos, I'll just put the email. Let's say I do 3 examples. I'll post them at the bottom of my page. That way you don't have to retype them out. You can just kind of highlight, copy them, and then rewrite them a little bit, with maybe your link to your capture page, or how, obviously change the name. And I word things a little different, but, which is nice. Just send some nice little emails if you want to do AI technology. It's $49 a month. It's what I do. And I'm going to show people what I do. And then my AI, why I'm sitting here, it's actually posting right now. Because the artificial intelligence, it will post for you. You just tell it to go to LiveGood, get all of its capture pages, how much products are, what we are, pictures. And I just tell the AI, I want a blog that's 600 words. 3 times I want my capture page information, which is basically you click to go to this link with Mr. Handsome here in the blue shirt. And I want 5 pictures of people with fitness. And if I tell AI I want a picture of a giraffe sipping a drink at a swimming pool, it will probably find it. And while I'm sitting here chatting with you fine folks, just having some coffee, my AI, it's working for me. It doesn't care. It doesn't have smoke breaks. It doesn't call in sick Friday pretending that they can't come into work because they're really going camping or fishing or power boating or sleeping in watching movies, But that's the beauty. And that's another thing that I'm going to show you guys this week. But but in my opinion, I think you guys can be successful just posting free. Obviously, you need a cell phone and a computer, but you guys know what I mean. But if everyone starts posting with a purpose, but thinking from an entertainment background, not a scientific background, don't wear a lab coat, don't come out and talk all stiff about the benefits or maybe the ingredients. Come out, be yourself. If you take a picture and you have the label upside down, I think it's hilarious. If I said, guys, you should buy this CBD oil. This is the best CBD oil. Or maybe you call it CBR oil, even if you mispronounce it. Some of my first videos I said LiveGood because I've been in radio so much that when I see the word LIVE, it's live. We're live on the air. I've seen that word 5 million times. Over 35 years, I got 20,000 hours of being on air. Hell, half my videos I was saying LiveGood. It's like, and I don't give a shit. I think it's funny. Hey, man. Hey, Fritz, you want a LiveGood? All right, buddy. Diabetic, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I get it, buddy. Almost most of my friends. Because when we hit like 50s to 60s, I don't know anyone that doesn't have like diabetes or high blood pressure. I swear, it's almost like a given. Like if you hit 55 to 60, you can just like get a watch and just set your clock and go, okay, I'm going to have probably diabetes by Monday. And then your blood pressure goes from 120 over 80 to 131 over 20 or 126. And you're like, God, what am I doing wrong? Am I eating differently? What am I doing? And it's like, well, you're getting older. Maybe not as active, or just, God, we all know this. So it's very common, Fritz. I'm sorry to hear that. And you know, it's funny, Cameron. I've had long hair, tattoos. Here in Salt Lake, believe it or not, I've owned 4 nightclubs, not 3, 4. You know, I've never drank. I've tried beer. I've tried shots of tequila. I've hated the taste. And I have long hair and tattoos, and I know what I look like with my hat off and glad. God, if I wear a rock and roll T-shirt, I know I look like a roadie picking up the drums and going to the next concert with Kiss. But I never got into drinking. And you know, it's funny. I like salt more than sugar. I enjoy ice cream or sugar, but I am a salt maniac. God, if there's lasagna, chicken, tacos, oh my God, I love salsa, like the chips with really good salt. Oh my God, I'm addicted to these damn things. God, I'm embarrassed, but I've got these things called Snyder's pretzels, and they're sticks, and they're called seasoned ranch, and the other ones are called, I got the bag right here, they're called honey wheat. And God, and I know they're bad for me. I could probably go to the doctor tomorrow, and he'd go, you know, if you have one more pretzel, you're going to die of diabetes or salt or something. I go, God, I know, doc. I'm going to change my habits. I'll be live on camera here, sitting here just talking away, and I'll probably put one of those pretzels in my stick, or one of those pretzels in my stick. I'll put one of those pretzel sticks in my big mouth and probably sit, and it's just, God, why does food have to be such a pain in the butt? Why can't we just have like cheese and tacos and maybe chocolate? And oh, God, it just, yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Cameron, but oh my gosh, I'll tell you what, that darn food, what a pain in the butt. We're all addicted to it, right? I think I've been drinking and eating since the 60s, and I don't think I can stop. But even coffee, I had a full medical the other day because I have a truck driving CDL Class A license. So every 2 years, I got to go get a full medical. They check your pee for like sugar, diabetes, high blood pressure, eyes. Doctor goes, you look like a young guy. He's probably like 40 something. And he's like, do you drink coffee? And I'm like, no. It's like, I go, doc, I gulp coffee. I go, if I put a needle in my arm and is it called intravenous? Is that where you just like put a cup, like 4 gallons of coffee in a drip and you just put the thing in your arm? But I love coffee, and the doctor's like, well, you should probably watch your sodium, watch your sugar, diet. And I'm like, Captain Obvious. I'm like, I know, doc. Everything you tell me, doc, I'm going to agree to. And once I get out in my little race car outside, I'm going to go to the store and buy me some pretzels. And then I'm going to dip it in probably nacho cheese sauce while I'm sitting here talking to my friends here about diet and nutrition. so yeah, I should, like in the back office, you get on the leaderboard. Everyone has their team, like Team America, I should call mine like Team Diabetes or Team Sodium. I might do that. It's like, people already think I'm nuts. All of other leaders get a hold of me. They're like, are you having any success with the videos that you do? Because do you do any value with your videos? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm almost platinum. That ain't a bad thing, is it? Having fun, just screwing off. If you guys just will post as much as you can, I know you're going to get frustrated. You're going to start hating doing anything with LiveGood. You'll be sick of TikTok. You'll get sick of, but if you guys just focus, I think, on Facebook, and if you don't mind making videos, you can either talk like I do just about the weather and just slowly get into hobbies and interests, only if you want. You can have the camera turned away where you're just sitting on a park bench. My favorite are the part I call them the steering wheel videos. Your wife, your kids, they're driving you crazy. Or maybe ladies, your husband, kids, dog, your pet giraffe. Even if you live by yourself. Sometimes when you go in your garage, if you have a garage and a car's parked in there, don't turn it on, by the way. You just sit in your car and you just put your, like, one arm on the steering wheel and another one, you just put your cell phone on selfie. And you just sit there and you have you just have a little chit chat with yourself about LiveGood. And in the background, I love looking out the rear view mirror or the rear window, and there's like hoses there might be a bicycle hanging, or like if the camera is all the way on the dash, you'll see maybe the top of the, like how how my hands are. You'll see the steering wheel like this, and just put the adventures of Cory and the steering wheel. I mean, just have fun, you guys. Lighten up, even if you're not, a funny person, or maybe you're not outgoing, but you know what? Your posts, you can just be a little different. People love entertainment. There's nothing better when you're just feeling bored, you're down and out. Maybe you've just had a bad week and you see a movie like Happy Gilmore. Remember Adam Sandler? He's a golfer. And I was just thinking of Bob Barker because Bob just passed away. And I mean, Happy Gilmore, I'm not a golfer, but when he gets the golf clubs and he's hitting the ball 100 miles and then he starts throwing and having a fit and smacking everybody. I mean, I watched that movie. I've probably seen it probably at least 5 times, and I laugh every time. I just go, gosh, that's the best movie. People love to laugh at dumb stuff. People like very emotional things that like change your life. You're just like, oh my God, that they make you cry. Even a grown ass dude like myself. Maybe you got something humble. Maybe you got a story, or maybe you just want to post some pictures and just say, I like this, guys. And this is, I mean, on your brand new, if you're going to use a brand new approach on Facebook, like I said, have fun with it. Please don't get a picture of this blue guy and then get a bunch of pictures of just random products and only post that on your new Facebook page, because then it's just boring. There's no personality. Your best success, I'm speaking from a radio background because I've ran 4 radio stations, okay? The program director, that's where I hire, I fire, I look at what the DJs say, I run the music. So I'm really good at FM radio. And I'll tell you what, if you can just look at LiveGood as a cruise ship or maybe a hotel, and you're the entertainment director, and let's say Fritz, you come aboard, and I just go, hey Fritz, how are you, man? Oh, you're from Haiti, you live in Florida, right on. First thing I sent Fritz, because Fritz, it took a while for you to join, and I was excited. I even told my friend about you. Then I messed up and said you're from Germany instead of Haiti. Sorry about that, by the way. And it's just like, Fritz comes in. I send him a bunch of information to join. I'm in, I don't know if you call it a group, but it's called the Job Free Revolution. And people that want to just get some good information or just get some ideas. All right. Our approach is like, here's a bunch of free information, tricks, rumors. Hey, what do you hear? What's working? We put it all in there. Advice on how to run artificial intelligence from Nowsite, how to send emails. Because a lot of people, you know where you're missing money? When you have people that are pre-enrolled, and Fritz, you know this. How many times did I write you, hey, Fritz, I know it's this week. Would you like to come aboard? And you'd write me back. I had a person the other day join. Her name was their name was Yuri, and I couldn't when they signed up. I didn't even know where they were from, and they looked at the opportunity about 2-3 months ago, and then overnight, I didn't even know I went up on the leaderboard. I had 2 people join, and I didn't even know it. I went to bed late. I was doing stuff. I got up because I like Howard Stern. I love radio. Howard just came back from a 2-month vacation, so I wanted to hear about his antics. So I got up early. And I was listening to Sirius XM, and I just hit refresh, and it's like, oh my God, I had people sign up, and I didn't even know it. So the first thing I do is I just have nice emails that are, hey, thank you for pre-enrolling. If you're interested, I'm right here. And then if you join, here's a username, get your password set up, here's some education, and please just get a hold of me if you're stuck or need any advice. I'm right here. And that's how I hope that you look at me, Fritz. I mean, hey, if you run out of ideas, I'm here every day. I'm not looking to retire, by the way. Sometimes I like to sleep in a little bit, or maybe just take time off. I'm a mechanic. I've got these fuel injectors. I've got a little race Mini Coopers, and I've got to tear the top of the engine off and put these fuel injectors in. I actually like it. It's fun. But you know what I do, right? When I have an extra 2 minutes, I'm right back on video. I'm right here with you guys. I love LiveGood. It's entertainment to me. When I see someone going, hey guys, I work 15 minutes a day. I'm like, God, really? It's like, I ain't hanging out with you. Your personality sucks. What do you do the other 23 hours and 45? It's like I work 17 minutes a day and I make $80,000 a minute. I'm like, oh God, really? Wow, not me. I'm kind of a humble guy, and I like to make video, and I like to work on my Mini Cooper putting fuel injectors in. I've got a Lamborghini. I've got the laptop lifestyle. I sit at a beach with a computer on where the sun is shining and I can't see my screen. I've got sand all over, up my butt. I got a crab trying to bite my thing. And I'm living the laptop lifestyle of my rental Lamborghini in this fake Malibu beach house that's my friend Bob's, but I sit in front of it and pretend it's mine. Okay? It's like all that crap. Who gives a rat's ass? You just want to be cool. I want to know what you're up to, Fritz, Cameron, Jay-Z, I mean, everyone else, Sunshine. You just want to attract people. People looking for some good products right now for, because we specialize in health, a little bit of wealth. You want to make money. Just common folks searching for an opportunity to make some money. And it's not a big ticket item, guys. That $40, it's just people have it. And if they don't, they just save like you, Fritz. You just save another week. But just always mention, guys, at the end of the day, please don't think you need thousands of dollars. But if you can save up two $20 bills, and if you got the ways and means to come up with $9.95 a month, then let's get you in for $49.95. And then the best thing to do is when you get some more money is just pay for the year. Because if you pay the $9.95, the worst scenario is if you start getting people signed up underneath you and you forget to pay, you've got to start all over again. Because to be an affiliate, you have to pay that $9.95. Okay? So I don't make any more or less if people do it by the year or the month. But I try to, like, guys, if you have an extra 100, please don't go on a dinner. Don't go to a steakhouse and blow $50 for two dinners. Just if your wife, she'll understand, or vice versa. Ladies, if you have to go out to a social function and it's going to cost you $100, please just put it on the back burner. Just get the year membership out of the way. Get all the money part out of the way of LiveGood. And let's get you two people. Because if you do have $49.95, the first two people you sign up, you get $25 each person, right? That $40, 20 goes to the company, 20 goes to you. Out of that $9.95, $5 goes to you, and $4.95 goes to the company. So 20 plus 5, and you get that the following Tuesday or Thursday. Now, if you sign up with LiveGood on Wednesday, you're not going to get paid the next day, Thursday. You got to get that 1 week buffer in. But isn't it nice to know that the company's like, oh, Cory, you got to be an executive. You got to be a diamond. You got to be a balsa wood or a linoleum before we pay you the first 100. Because some MLMs, they say until you get a earning of $100 or more, they hold your money. So if you have like $89, whatever, you got to somehow come up with $11. And usually you're probably paying for a product you don't need because they'll sit there and hold you hostage on your $75, $85 because you don't get that level of 100 that they require. This company's like, no, you get the $25, you're going to get it. You just wait that week, and if you sign up 5 people, 5 times 25, put a little money in your pocket. Every video I say it's like you guys are buying me lunch or dinner. So that way I want to help you, Fritz, and anyone else, and Cameron, and everybody that might be still listening. My duty is like, okay, here's some education. Please go to this link and join the job-free revolution. Watch as many videos as you can. If you need help, just get a hold of me here or go to my Facebook page and say, here's a question. Let's see if Cory can answer it. But remember, guys, go to livegood.com because they have an FAQ section, which is awesome. And go to the bottom of the website and it'll say affiliate pay plan. This is if you're not signed up. If you're already signed up, all of this is going to be on the left side of your screen. But when you don't sign up, remember that when they go to livegood.com, they will see shop or products, the link that goes to our products. But remember the FAQ and it's called the affiliate pay plan. because when you join, it just says pay plan. They got rid of the word affiliate because it's too big for the menu. But I encourage you that if you do make a video or if you have any type of typing going on, like an email, just always say this. Please go to my domain name. In my case, it's joincory.com, and you would say yours. And then please watch the 6-minute video. You can say short video, and that's the one in the middle here with that guy. You can see it right here. Let's see if I play. Let's see if it'll play. Let's see here. I don't know if it'll download because I'm streaming at the same time. Let's see.
Hi, this is Ben Glinsky, founder.
All right, there's Ben. He's got by far the biggest neck muscles. Do you ever see when he talks? He's got like neck muscles like the size of cable across the Golden Gate Bridge. But anyway, I always tell people, please just watch the short video. It's our CEO Ben Glinsky. And then from there, obviously you want people to put their name in. And the nice thing, and if you're watching this video on the replay, if you look at that name and email, people put in like Cory Draper, Cory at CoryDraper.com. And then one email a day for 30 days, the company will write a nice, tasteful email. And you don't have to do any of it. Email capture pages and campaigns and Aweber and GetResponse, and they're a pain in the asses. You can learn it down the road, but I want people just to get in. If you got $49.95, let's get you in. You're in the power line. You're in the system. You're an affiliate. You can get people to sign up and get you some money like right now. You can learn how to do emails. You can learn how to do all the stuff. But the most critical thing, and I'll be honest, when there's a company that's structured like this, pay-wise, matrix-wise, pyramid-wise, downline-wise, whatever you want to call it, everyone tries to sugarcoat it. But the sooner that you sign up in companies that are structured like this, it's always going to be better. And right now, 3,000 to 7,000 people a day, 25,000 a week. I thought we'd slow up because we started, December 13th, and here it is September 3rd. So, basically we're 9-10 months old. Man, we're getting almost more crazy. People are just like, well, let's just sign up. Let's just get in. We'll learn a week or two later. We'll get good at one thing. Maybe it's posting. Maybe it's Instagramming. If you stink at all social media, do you have a grandkid? Do you have a daughter? Do you have a son who's 41 at home playing video games all day? And you're like, son, look, you're starting to grow a gray beard like Cory. You're going to get your ass out. No more video games. You're going to go to that damn social media and start posting and doing some fun things for this LiveGood thing, okay? But like I said, if you just got a cell phone or a home computer, you got everything that it takes, except you've got to get over either the embarrassment of trying to post on your personal page on Facebook. And if it is, and you know what I mean, if you're not embarrassed, you just don't want to mix your personal, your grandkids, or maybe what you do for a living mixed with this thing that looks straight out of Avon and Amway. Oh God, there's blank. There's Cory. Nope, he's in an MLM. He drank the Kool-Aid. He watched one of their power videos where they say rank up to bank up, and he's going to get two people, and before you know it, he's going to be on the beach with a Lamborghini. Okay, because that's what everybody thinks. Let's be honest. But with this, it's like, no, if you like the products, great. If not, okay, whatever. And if you want them for wholesale, do you got $9.95? If you do, great. If you don't, whatever. And if you want to make some pretty cool money and you're serious, please watch this video. Put your name and email address in. Watch the video. Go to livegood.com and just check out the FAQ, the pay plan, and the products. Because after they do all of this, the video and those things, looking at the LiveGood website, I'll tell you what, they've got a lot of knowledge of what they're 85% there, if not 90%. From there, they might want to just go and look up some YouTube videos of some reviews, or maybe see what people are saying on chat rooms or something. I tell everyone, get a hold of me. I know this company extremely well. And boy, if you want a guy that tells you exactly what he thinks, I'm that guy. And I can talk MLM versus memberships versus Ponzi versus all the nonsense. This company has products. you can go and get a job in Jupiter. If you want to go down to Jupiter and help out the distribution center, our CEO Ben's son works there. Go there and get a job. Look at the products. The products are wholesale if you have $9.95. Yeah, but I read that if you try to give commissions on memberships, that it's bullshit. And it's like, well, it is if that's all. If it's just a membership website and you're just joining each other with no product, especially digital information. If I hear that again, I'm going to like puke. But our government here in America, we're structured, or I'm sorry, we're based in Jupiter, Florida. Florida's strict. They don't mess around there, especially when it comes down to international business that does $11 million a month. We're already a $100 million company. You don't think our governments and law enforcement agencies and other jealous people aren't targeting LiveGood right now? You bet your butt they are. And smart people, they're getting on board now. Some of the biggest leaders in rival companies, I noticed their name already. Oh, I'm not going to do no damn company like that. There's no money in it. Next month, there they are. You know, they always say success leaves clues. Okay, I get it. It's another power phrase like rank up to bank up. But when you think about it, it really does. When you see some successful people that maybe you like or admire, that's my upline. He got a hold of me. He's the one that said, you should look into this. I know you're kind of Mr. Rock and Roll and you're going to do things your way, but you should probably look into this. And I did. And right now he's making $1,000 to $2,000 a month just off me. And he's got 200 and something people. He's in the top 10 of the company. You don't think he's happy when I'm sitting here hustling and bustling and having fun and turning platinum, which is awesome. I no doubt want to be diamond. I want to be, what's it called? The Royal Crown Diamond. That's pretty fun. Wouldn't that be fun? I want to buy us all like little Burger King crowns. And maybe we can do videos together wearing our little crowns. But if you can get one person to sign up, you can get two. You can get 102. You can get 202. It's really the same process, guys. There's really no, I don't, there's no list. I have no list. I can't stand lists, to be honest. The only list I focus on is the pre-enrolled. I have a bunch of people that will come and they look at the pre-enrolled section in LiveGood, and then I like to email them. I don't email them every day sometimes. On the weekends, I'm like, hey, I'll give them a break. But, oh, hey, Bob, I know you're pre-enrolled, but hey, if you want out, just opt out or whatever. Because see, if they opt out in the back office, you can see the word opt out. And then I know I'm not going to email them again. I don't want to bug anybody. I just want to be a guy. Here's an opportunity. It seems to work for me. If it works for you, great. If not, high five, brother. Let's talk about Harley Davidsons, or you go on your way, and I might put these fuel injectors in my little Mini, you know? Oh, there we go. I got to be on the camera. But make it simple. Just use a little humor, be fun, be interesting. And I mean, if you're going to do a brand new LiveGood Facebook page, if you're going to do a brand new Instagram, anything new related to LiveGood, please put a little bit of your personality in it, some pictures. Maybe you got a cute little dog. Maybe you got a big, massive dog that's crazy. Maybe you got a cool car. I don't know. Maybe you're into grandkids, or maybe you've been into flowers or crazy Legos or Hot Wheels. Hell, I'll probably quit and join you. So, but do you see what I mean? By just posting interesting things, people, and honestly, if I wasn't in LiveGood, and if I saw, let's say you, Fritz, if you're still there, or Cameron and everyone else, but if I saw your posts and I was kind of like interested in LiveGood, but if I saw another guy with systems and just talking at me and not with me, I think you guys can tell. If you guys were with me right now in my studio, if we're all sitting down having like maybe some scrambled eggs and bacon or whatever we want to eat for breakfast, this is how it is. I want to hang out with people exactly how we're talking right now, like this. I know I'm talking, but you know what I mean. Let's just talk a little bit, figure it out. Who's new? Who's kind of new? Who doesn't know how to post? Do you guys have kids or family or a wife that does? Are you retired? How much money are you looking to make? Do you want an extra 200 to 300? Do you want to make up to about 500 to 1,000? Or would you like to maybe just go ahead and go for broke and say, damn it, I want to quit my job. If I can make around $5,000, you know, my apartment or house payment is like, let's say $2,200. I need about $1,000 for food and some basics. My cell phone's 100. My vehicle gas is like 300. If you rent a car or what's it called, finance a car, lease a car, let's say it's 300. But man, there's a ton of people making $5,000 a month. Why not you? I know that sounds like a lot to some people, like, man, I don't know, man, $5,000, holy crap. Guys, I honestly, when I joined this, if all of us were just shooting the shit right now in March, if you ask me my goal, and I've said this a million times, I was spending about 50 to 70 bucks a month on super red, super greens, the amino acid fruit punch. And then I started buying a couple CBDs because I don't really need or use CBD oil, but my friends wanted me to get it because it was so cheap. It was 26 bucks for the 1,500 milligram. So I was spending like 50, 70 bucks. But I just said, hey, if I can make like 75 bucks a month, then I'm just going to give it right back to this company, LiveGood. That was my goal. And when I started getting people signed up, just posting, I want everyone to know I'm going to be here. I'll probably be here tomorrow. I'll be the next day. If I'm producing a car show or doing some stuff, I'm still easily accessible. Because you know that when you're on LiveGood, I'm trying to fit on my webcam. When you have your cell phone on and it's all configured to social medias, y'all get it at the end of the day. I don't have to turn my computer on to get my messages. If you got a question and you're tripped up, don't be shy. I tell everyone, please get a hold of me. Because if you have a question, you know what? I know another 100 people do, if not more. And I know language barriers. I don't really know how to speak a lot of languages, but all my English speaking peeps, I know that if they have a question and it keeps coming up, I've got a really good connection at support. They're busting their ass there, and I get a hold of them, and they know that when I do, it's important. And I just say, hey, I've got this coming up all the time. Is there any way we can add that to the FAQ section? And if they do, great. And if not, hey, you know what? Everyone's working. Maybe some people get mad at support because they're not getting back in time. Or I have one lady, Ingrid, and Ingrid, if you watch this, I feel bad, but she ordered products 4 months ago. Well, they got detained, but that's not LiveGood's fault. If you live in a country, let's say coffee. Here in America, coffee's on every corner. But there's CBD oil that is not going across state lines or countries, okay, let alone states. You cannot get coffee into Italy. It's not going to happen. It's been that way forever. It's one of their biggest deals. Italy digs their food, man. They dig Ferraris too. They dig fashion. There's some badass people there going, no one's getting into my coffee business. We're like, all right, but we got a ton of other products that do make money there. A shit ton, okay? So don't focus on just one product. And like I said, we have health, wellness type products now. But boy, if we meet here a year from today, holy crap, man. Get ready for another 150 to 200 products, okay? And go ahead and post about our products because I do get people signed up by talking about, you know what my number one thing is that gets me the most? The new 2,000 milligram CBD cream that you can rub on your shoulder, your ankles, your arms, even on the back of your neck. If I just posted about that every day, I know just on my personal Facebook page that someone's going to go, tell me about that cream. Tell me about that damn cream. And of course I will. They can buy it retail or as a member or just from me through, I'm not going to show up at their house, but you know what I mean? When you get a retail sell or a membership, commission or like they become an affiliate, this company pays on all of that. So if you got someone that just wants to buy products, hey, cool, man. Awesome. Boom. And one day they might have a kid that's 49 years old living in the basement playing video games. And she'll go, God, I work my ass off, Billy. That's why I'm using all this cream like crazy. But I see there's an affiliate section. You're going to get out there and post, you lazy son of a, I've got people, because, and I'm chatty. You guys can tell I love to talk. But I love the stories from Cameron. I see Marilyn. Hey, Marilyn. And you're in the Philippines? Oh, cool. Some of my sweetest girls, man, they're so cool. They all live in Utah, believe it or not, and they're all from the Philippines. I even know how to spell it with one L and two P's. because I used to spell it Phillips peas, like because the word Philip is pretty popular here, but I used to put Phillippinnes. I mean, I was like, now, man, I can spell that Philippines, man. I can spell it fast. I can haul ass. But yeah, how you doing, Marilyn? Good to see you. But I think that you guys can tell that we're on to bigger divisions of products. And when you think, okay, you know what? When you hear we're a membership company, we are, but we're also some pretty damn good product-based company too. Because it's not that it upsets me, but I don't like when someone says just got to streamline your thoughts and just think membership. And I'm like, well, you do that. Because I wouldn't be here with 500 freaking people if I was just here to like, oh, hi, Fritz, Cameron, Jay-Z, Sunshine, Maryland. Hey, can you guys join? Because I want to make $25 and I just want to go shopping. And then I want to go to the beach with a laptop and do jack squat. I'm not into that. I'm not a membership guy. I'm not a hustler. I'm not a guy on the side of the street hustling and bustling. I know how to do that. And that's why I don't do it. I hate that. I want people to like take the products. If they like them, great. But I also want to grow this together. I see value of knowing someone in the Philippines. Even Marilyn, if you're not in my downline, if I did an hour here and lined up 25 people, I guarantee you 10 to 15 of them aren't in my downline. And I know them quite well. I might never meet them, but I have good friendships with other people that are in other downlines. And I don't care. It's very social. It can lead to other opportunities. And I don't mean jumping ship for other network marketing things, but man, maybe you need advice or somewhere to stay, or maybe if you go to another country, someone will take you touring around. The other day, my buddy, he and his wife, Rachel, they bought me a shirt from Haight-Ashbury, the Fillmore. I wore it the other day. And thank you for the shirt, by the way. That was fun. I mean, just to get a shirt in the mail. And now I want to send them something. I don't know. What I do is I spy on their Facebook and look at what their hobbies are or something. But yeah, just to get a shirt from a good buddy in San Francisco, that was way cool. But I think the social aspect is awesome. I think if you make it more social and friendly and fun, you're going to post. If you just go around but please don't just look at people that are 100% kind of almost yelling and just, you've got to do this and you better, and oh my God, and hellfire. And man, I'll watch them going, oh my God, I'd never join. I can't, I'm like, relax. Relax, we're all going to live. All right, just get a drink, kick back. We're all going to learn some good stuff. We're going to post, and everybody can get traction eventually. I know some people, you're going to go a month or two and not really know what to do. But eventually, if you take a little bit of Zooms, or I don't know what you'd call this, a live little chit chat. I like to do these. I do several videos that'll be 1 hour. Then I'm going to start doing a lot of how-to videos that are just literally 2 minutes, 4 minutes, maybe 6 minutes. But it's going to be more, okay, how do I do this? How do I do that? And do you have examples? Okay. So today I just made a commitment to go ready, set, go. Yesterday was, Labor Day. So everyone's back to work. All the kids are back to school. Howard Stern is back on the air. I listened to his show this morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, my time. And I just have a lot of fun teaching. And I've learned a lot over the last 5-6 months. It's all common stuff too, by the way. It's not like high ticket things. You don't have to buy a darn thing. The only thing that I recommend is if you're stuck is the artificial intelligence. And right now it's $49. So that's the most expensive thing. It's like a tool. And if it works over 30 days, great. If not, don't use it. But I only recommend something if I am literally getting signups or somehow it is generating me money. Okay? I don't buy things to video games. I guess I like Nintendo from 40 years ago, but I'm not a big guy that wants to sit all day and play video games with software and stuff. Okay? If it gets you signups and it's worth it, then great. If something costs $1 and you make $4 back, that's what I'm talking about. So anyway, it's great to see you guys. And yeah, so is it? I'm saying it's okay. I got a little German on me there. So Jason, my name is German. Oh, is that what? Yeah, because Fritz, that's what I think that's why Fritz, because Fritz is a very, in radio, the engineer is the guy that fixes the machinery, and he goes up on the mountains and fixes the towers. I mean, our engineer, his name was Fritz, and he was the best in Utah, by far the smartest and the best in Utah that builds and maintains radio stations. But he was from Germany. So that's why I think I confused you the other day. I was thinking of good old Fritz. His last name was Oshauer. So something like that. But yeah, so anyway, but yeah, you guys, thanks for just kind of watching this. Like I said, I downloaded OBS. It's like OBS. That's exactly the perfect word and name for this software, because it is OBS to install it and configure it. But if you take an hour or two, you can kind of figure it out. I just hope my voice is not echoey, because what I did is I somehow turned on 2 microphones, and they were kind of, it made me sound like I was in the bathroom going number 1 or 2 or 5. So I just hope it sounds like I'm just in a room and you can hear me okay. My screen, if you can see the little dude there with his old blue shirt. Let's see if I go to, yep, okay, that's my YouTube channel. And I got over 1,600 videos there. You can see all mine are the same. I just put a little logo. You always know it's mine if it's a neon blue or yellow or green. And I have thousands and thousands. And what people don't realize, let me show you this real quick. Okay. Do you see, oh, sorry. I can't find it myself. I'm looking at a screen. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, so you're at the very top of YouTube. You can search there. Like, let's say you put in Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven. Okay, now, of course, that's going to search all of YouTube for that, okay? I got to look to the side. But you can also go down below and search for videos down here, okay? And that's my channel. So when I say, hey, guys, just go below and just click the search and God, my face, see where my face is? My face is in the way, but there's a search thing right here and I can't get my face to just, that's because I don't know the software. But if you go down right above, when you see the videos right here, just look right above and right over, see where it says about, it says search there too. So if you do go to YouTube, don't go up here and search like how to do this with LiveGood. If I say, hey, I've made 14 videos of it, just go down here and right in back of my head, there's a little search area there. And that it's just a little friendly little tip because, man, I've made probably 10 to 20 videos on any topic you could probably ask me right now. And you know what? And thank you, Fritz, for letting me know it's clear. I don't mind making another video. I'm not the type of guy that's going to freak out and go, oh, man, they asked me a question I got 50 other times. It's good you're asking. It means that you want to get some traction and start hauling butt. Okay, that's the best part. When you're asking questions and they're answered, and then when you start getting people signed up underneath you, they might ask you a question, and you can go, oh, God, you know what? I was stuck on that too, man. I had this guy, Cory, help me out, but you know what? Go here and check it out. I think you'll like it. And then bam, because if your downline can start earning commissions, and by far my favorite thing the favorite bonus out of the 6 that we have at this company is the match and bonus. So when you go to the pay plan on our livegood.com, go to bonus number 3 because we have 6 bonuses. But the match and bonus, can you believe it? So Fritz, for example, if you start making $500 a month, which I have no doubt you can do, the company will give me $250 as a bonus. Not out of you, though. It's not out of your pocket. But the match and bonus, it's insane. That's just off you, Fritz. And boy, if I have 50 other people that just make, let's say, $100, my gosh, the company every 30 days will match 50% of whatever your commission is. And a lot of people, they skip over that. They worry about the spillover, and that's so slow. Who cares about the spillover? But the match and bonus. So why would I want to help you, Fritz? Well, because gosh, the match and bonus. And when you got a 2x15 matrix, that means I have floor number 1. I have 14 floors, below my level to worry about where I can get some money. And Fritz, if you're signed up underneath me, okay, 15, 14. So underneath you, Fritz, is 13 more levels that I need to worry about. Okay, so if you're stuck and having problems, get a hold of me. I want to help you. and I'll help your downline because I make money on that too. So my interest to help you is just as good as my own direct sign up, which is you, Fritz. You're right below me, number one. So, but you're 13 below you. I mean, that's the beauty of our pay plan. It's unheard of. It's insane. And it's all based off 995. I tell everyone every video, I don't think about all the big money and all the crazy stuff. Man, you can make a smoking ass living just based off the 995 and keeping people, try to help people get $50 a month. That's all. And they will spend 995 the rest of their lives because people do not throw away making $50 for only 10. You know what I mean? You go to the ATM, you put in a $10 bill, and $50 comes out. That's the beauty of this company. People are like, yeah, you know what? I'm not making a lot of money, but my God, I signed up a year ago, and hell, I'm making $50 a month. Well, how much you got to spend? 100, 200 to make it? No, it's like $9.95. So that's the goal I want everybody to get into is like, let's all just help everybody start making $50 a month. And that way you can relax. None of your downline will quit unless something bad happens or I don't know, they're grounded and someone took their credit card away. But most people don't quit LiveGood because it's so affordable. Okay. And when you're making even $40, let's just lower it another 10. You put in a $10 bill and two $20 bills come back. That's how I look at this. So it's very exciting. I think to retain people is very easy. In my mind, disclaimer, because when you talk about money and stuff, you got to be careful. But in my mind, I think making $40, $50, man, that's a realistic thing you can do in this company. Okay. We want to protect our downline. If you got 200 people, you want 200 people every year. And then those 2 people, 200, they'll probably get 1 or 2 persons. And all of a sudden your 200 becomes 400. Then all of a sudden you're going to have 600 maniacs in your downline. I had no idea. I almost had 500. One day I forgot to even check. I didn't even care. I was just going, well, I got 14 people. Okay, I just got 16. I forgot that my whole downline multiplies. The other day and this is a true story, about 3 weeks ago, I have someone in my downline that has 50 people already. 50. 50, not 15. I've never met them. I can barely pronounce their name. And I don't know what to do. Thank you. That's the excitement of this company. You have no idea who's going to sign up underneath you. And that way Fritz or Cameron and whoever else might be in there, or if you're watching this on the replay, I hope you guys really do focus on that, on the match and bonus. Bonus number 3, just go to the pay plan. But watch the video too. Go to the pay plan link and check it out. It's really cool. It's way cool. It's a very cool company, in my opinion. So, all right. Well, guys, I'll let you guys get. I had a lot of fun. This was my first demo vehicle, or what's it called? My first, I guess, demo video using this vehicle called OBS. Oh, bullshit. Because that's what it should be called. Because by the time you figure it out and configure it, oh my God, what a nightmare. I'm about 90% there. So thank you for just watching. I can see everyone that was in the chat room and stuff. Had a good time. I'm probably going to have a little bowl of cereal. Looks like it's going on about 11 o'clock here in Salt Lake City. So might have a little, I guess that's an early lunch or a late breakfast. But have a good one, Fritz and Cameron and Sunshine. And is it Maryland? Hey, have a good day way over there in the Philippines. That is so cool. I know you guys are way different time. Let's see. Yeah, I'm like 11 a.m. in the morning here. I don't even know what that is in the Philippines. I know what it is there if you're Fritz, if you're in Florida. You're, let's see, 11. Yeah, you're going on 1 o'clock, I think. But yeah, thanks, Cameron. I love broadcasting. I love radio. And you guys just hold tight. I'm going to try to do the servers. But if you guys want kind of I guess I don't know if it's a secret, but I'm gonna name my network LiveGood Radio. Live good, feel good on the LiveGood Radio network, man. And I just want to stream 24 hours of some good, interesting things, how-to stuff, and just, if you just turn it on and you listen for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, sometimes that's all you need. Just a little bit of chit-chatting like this and high-fiving and making sure we're all doing good. And then if you're stuck and don't know what to post about, I have never in my life have ran out of something to talk about or post about. All right. And I'm your guy. I can always size someone up and go, okay, you live here. Here's your experiences. If I were you, I would start posting about this because it looks like you're into this hobby. You're from this country. Like Fritz, who the hell's from Haiti? I don't know anybody. I mean, I don't. I know there's a lot of people out there, but I don't know anyone in LiveGood talking about things good, bad, your situation, maybe your health. They'll cheer you on. I'll tell you what, if you have, and I know you just mentioned the situation you're in with your health. People love that, man. They love comeback stories. Man, he got his diabetes in order, his high blood pressure. My bestie has diabetes. She woke up one day, high 50s. What's the worst diabetes? It's the worst one you get instantly. It's not from diet or being overweight. I can't remember if that's A or type 1. It's the one where you got to have shots or you die. That's what happened just, I think, about 8 months ago. So, man, I definitely, yeah, that damn diabetes. Holy crap, is that a reality? But anyway, it's always great to see you, Fritz, and everyone else in the chat room. I'm going to be doing videos all throughout the day, recorded ones that are just uploaded on YouTube. If you guys have not subscribed to my Facebook channel, I think just below this video, you can see where you can just go to my Facebook and just, bookmark it if you don't mind. But I do a lot of video there, and then I'll upload it to YouTube. And then what I do is I record this, of course, and then I post it on my Facebook and back and forth. But below any video, if you guys have any questions and I can help you out, just let me know. If they're massively like, how do I configure OBS software? It's like, God, I'm going to strangle whoever invented this software. But yeah, if I can help you out, let me know. It makes me feel good. So, okay, Fritz, thanks. Type 2. Yep. Okay. My friend has type 1. I know that she has the worst, and it's like she had to go from just a nice normal diet to just absolutely doing what the doctors say, and that surely means definitely low sodium and no sugar anymore. So you know what the funny part is? I don't know how to end this video. I'm looking. I've been stalling for about 10 seconds going, okay, now I don't know how to stop the video feed. Like maybe I just leave it on and it's a reality thing. You can see me walking around pouring cereal, cooking a pizza, mixing up super greens. So, okay. All right, man. All right. Okay. What is it? Oh, you guys, you from Florida? All we can feel. That's cool, man. When I saw that, I thought that's what you were typing because I saw your little circle. I saw a little circle head and it said all we can feel. And I thought, God, how does she do that? It's like, oh, okay. That's her, what is that? The slogan or the name of your channel or whatever. Yeah, I went with Cory Draper. I didn't know what to do, but I still might do a smart-ass name. Like when you go in the back of LiveGood, everyone has Team Diamond, Team Platinum. I want to put Team Diabetes and Sodium, or I just want to do something smart-ass because they won't let me probably host the Thursday and Friday Zooms. So I don't care. I have a is it called a shit ton? I don't want to swear, but I have a lot of fun doing live video. So. All right. Well, good to see you there in Florida. We're just wrapping up. I've been chit-chatting here an hour already and some change. And this is my first feed. So I was adjusting the mic. It sounds okay. It looks like you guys can see my screen. Can you guys, let's see. There's the capture page. Okay. Yeah. It looks like I know how to switch that. Okay. And is that, okay. There's my Facebook. And you guys can see what I do. I'll just do one more 2-minute little thing. For those of you that are not embarrassed to talk about this opportunity on Facebook, on your normal profile, because obviously your profile, you've got probably years and years of friends and people that have bookmarked it or visited or whatnot. But if you don't mind posting about LiveGood and your personal life, this is what I do. Now, Gary Wright, the singer that sang Dream Weaver, and he's got and Our Love is Alive, he just passed away. And here's my friend's car charity event. So you just talk about the charity event, and I love lowering Volkswagens with the, what's it called? The suitcase rack on the top. And there's the band Boston back in the 70s when everyone had like 5-pound mustaches and bad haircuts. Do you see the drummer there with the big afro? His daughter was married to The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, the big guy, the guy that's in every movie. Yeah, he passed away, the drummer. His name was Sib, but his daughter, man, can you imagine? What are the odds? Your dad is the drummer of Boston and you marry The Rock. I mean, there's a story right there, I'll tell you. Let's see. Okay, and then see what I do here. This is just a live. If you click it, it's like what you're looking at right now. I just get the click above this video and I post it on Facebook, and I'll just put live good, feel great, and then joincory.com. Let's have a late night chat in America and early morning powwow on the other side of the world, because right now it's 11 o'clock at night and with my biggest group. Okay, so it's pretty cool being a worldwide company. And then here I sang happy birthday to my friend's daughter. And that's on my Live Good channel because I got Ace Frehley, Mr. Potato Head, and I scotch taped a candle in his hand. And then I lit it and I sang her happy birthday during one of my Live Good videos. I'm telling you guys, if you just have fun and talk about your music, maybe a movie you saw, maybe you saw the new Barbie and you can't believe it's $1 billion movie. Maybe you thought it was dumb, or maybe you thought it was good. But you guys post, be interesting, have fun. Here's another one. I just put up another live video. And there's Rodney Alley Rippey. Do you remember in the 70s? He was the Whopper spokesman. I'm trying to find, yep, there's my friend there looking good at the beach. That's my favorite post. I don't know why, but I just love water. See this couple over here? I just like people sitting in the water. I didn't even notice this girl in the bikini. It was so weird. When I posted it, I'm like, oh my gosh, where'd she come from? So I'm trying to show you one more post here, and we're going to have, I will probably go to this, but it's a convention, basically free. I don't think there's any cost, but it's at the Doubletree Golf Resort in Palm Springs. And I'll leave it here. I just got to scroll a few more because I produce car shows with Blaine and Jill, and I forgot I had a bunch of car shows here. But I'll just show you the little banner. I don't know if you heard, but there's going to be I guess you'd call it a seminar just from like 11 in the morning. All right, I'm almost there, guys. Sorry, I know this is boring. But like I said, with this new software, there we go. Okay, let me click this and see if I can get the screen to go a little bigger. Okay. Can you guys see it? God, I hope so. Okay. And just to answer your question, all we can feel. I don't know your real name, but if your name is, let's say, Kathy, but I'll just say, okay, all we can feel. This software I'm using, it's the biggest pain in the ass, but it's free. And if you go to YouTube, just watch like 3 or 4 tutorials of how to configure it. And then you just got to figure it out. But it's called the letter O, the letter B, and the letter S. And what it is you can do live video like with me waving, but then I can also show my screen and show different pages of stuff. So for example, I was going to tell you about this convention coming up in a couple weeks, but see how I can go to, I can switch the screen and then talk about the capture page of Live Good, then maybe go to my YouTube channel, then I can go to like Facebook. But that's what this does. And it's, in my opinion, a pain in the ass, but it's doable. I think if you have 2 computer screens where you download the OBS software first and put it up on your left screen, and let's say you have one on the right, and you put like a how-to video, how to install it, and then how to configure it, and how to use it. Because there's 3 different things. You've got to download it first, then you've got to just configure it, and then just how to use it. And between those 3, it's a pain in the ass. It took me literally 2 hours, I think, or more. And this is my first one. So if you're watching me right now, oh, it's Pinky. Oh, okay. Hey, Pinky. Oh, yeah, Pinky. I definitely, yeah, you got the coolest name. I love that. That's funny. That's the coolest name. You know, I wear pink all the time, too. Have you seen my other videos? I have pink hats and pink shirts and everything. But anyway, if you just type in OBS software, it's all over the internet. And there's the logo's like a big giant black circle with like a triangle thing in the middle. But you'll be able to download it easy. But I'm telling you straight up, I thought it was just a massive pain in the ass to configure. But if you got a couple hours, you'll figure it out, and then you'll go. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to try my best to make a video myself on how to configure it. Because I want you and all my downline. I would love to. I'd love to help other people do video like this, because I think video is very effective. It's gotten me to platinum, So, but anyway, yeah, if you want to change your name, Pinky, I don't know how you do it, but yeah, I think you just go into the edit section and yeah, instead of all we can feel. I love it. Was that another MLM from the back in the day, like all you can feel, all you can touch, join Isogenics and thrive and streamline. There's so many MLMs that come and then they all go bankrupt, but yeah, the software is a pain in the ass, but I'm going to do my best to try to come up with my own version of how to do this. And this is my first, but believe, give me 2 or 3 days, I'll have this down to a science, or maybe by the end of today. And guys, I just wanted to end the video talking about, here's the great Tim Miller, our number one guy, from basically homeless to $120,000 a month. And I hate to kind of bring it up because it sounds like a Hollywood movie, but it really is cool just to know somebody that in a wheelchair that's homeless, that has disabilities, and he can just get on the phone and call and learn how to do Facebook on a cell phone. And he's our number one guy, the great Tim Miller. He'll be making more. The way that we're going, he'll start making 140, 150, 160. He has over 500,000 people in his direct infrastructure. He gets paid on a certain amount, but I think he said the other day that when he opens up all the floodgates, he's got over 500,000. Like I got barely 400 and something, which is awesome for me. But God, could you imagine opening up going, holy cow, I got 10, 15,000 people in my downline. And, but yeah, Trisha Costa, I think she lives in Arizona. And if I remember right, she was a realtor and now she's retired a little bit. I think she still has a real estate office, but she's going to be there speaking with Tim. And this lady right here, this is, I think, one of Tim Miller's most trusted besties. Because whenever he does like live Zoom meetings and stuff, she seems to always host it and stuff. And then this guy, Jesse, I think his last name is Garcia, Jesse Garcia. And this lady right here, I can't see her name. I can't blow up my screen. Let's see. Her name is Kelly Tolar. Okay, and if I remember right, she's a school teacher, and she talks like this. She kind of talks like this, with an accent. So I think she's from the South, and she's a hoot. She said, "Hey, I was a school teacher. I love what I've done, but right now my LiveGood income and my experience. So I think she finally was able to retire. So school teacher, Jesse, I don't know, and with Trisha, real estate, and let's see." With Desiree. Well, this is Desiree, by the way. Sorry. And then I can't wait. Like Nodder's a riot. Nodder cracks me up. I don't drink, but I want to. For some reason, see this big pool? I think if I'm at the pool and if Nodder, because I love to talk and crack jokes, and I know he does too. But I think if I'm going to hang with Nodder, I'm probably going to like drink a beer or like a drink with an umbrella. I think I'll have like 5 margaritas. So work on my tan. Tanning at the pool. Yes, please. I'm that guy, man. I'll do that in a second. So anyway, but it's coming up in a few weeks. You guys can see it's September 5, and it's on number 23. So we got a couple weeks to go. I looked into rooms. They're about $183 plus fees and bull crap. So if you want to round it to like 200, I know that's not the cheapest room and it's not the most, but when you're talking a golf resort in Palm Springs, it's always going to be a little bit of money, but I think we all could probably save up. If you live in that area or you're kind of close, or maybe you have a couple bucks you can fly in. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. I know Tim lives clear on the East Coast and I think Desiree does, and I think the other folks there, they live on the west side. But yeah, Pinky, I live in Utah. I live right below Mount Olympus. I'm just on the east side. But yeah, if I went down, it only takes me a day to drive there from Salt Lake. I mean, Vegas is only like a 6-hour drive, and I can get to Palm Springs in 3.5 hours from Vegas. Maybe with traffic, it depends if I hit traffic. But yeah, I've got a bunch of buddies here that are in LiveGood. And we thought, maybe we could rent like a big giant RV and just all go together, like get like 5 of us and just like have a party on the way down and then get down there and hang out. And the day, of course, is 11 to 5, which is nice. It's not too long. It's not like a 4-day seminar where you're sitting there and you got to blow $5 million. But yeah, I thought, the DoubleTree and, everybody speaking. And I think a lot of other people that are just hanging out. And I thought I could do a ton of video. And I'm an expert at documenting things. I mean, I've been in radio for 35 years and I love video and producing stuff. So yeah, if there's like a little pool party or if there's like little side things where people might need help, like, hey, you want to make like a 3-minute video? No, I'm scared. It's like, oh, come on, we'll all be together. That's all. We'll sit on a couch or we'll do something where we're all having fun. But I thought that'd be kind of fun, to help people maybe kick off a different personality or kind of work out their shyness or at least just shake hands with a bunch of people and go, oh man, this is fun. All right. And then you go back home and maybe meet some real cool people there. But yeah, that's it right there. And if you guys want, I'll post this on my Facebook page. I'll put this on right when I end this video. And if you guys want to copy that, what's it called? I guess a poster or a banner or whatever. I'll just have it on this is live on Facebook right now, but I'll post it again. So it's the very next post when you come to my Facebook channel. But yeah, it's, September 23rd. So, a few weeks or whatever. So right on, man. Well, that's the deal. So good to see you there, Pinky and Cameron and Sunshine and Fritz, of course, and my other buddies that were in earlier. This is my first OBS software. OBS means, oh, bullshit. That's exactly what it takes to install this software. So, okay, guys, I'm just going to hit off, and I'm going to assume that it ends. It's pretty embarrassing when you don't know how to end a stream, but I think I'll figure it out. So, okay, guys, thank you. If you're not in LiveGood, my capture page is just joincory.com. It's below the video. And that's it. So you guys have a good day, and we'll see you soon. I'm doing like 10 videos all throughout the day. So this is only one of about 10 more. So you guys will see me throughout the day on YouTube and on my Facebook channel. Okay, guys, have a great day or a great night, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Okay,